got shades on tonight.
Yo, why people aren't listening to me today lately?
What did you say?
I still want to put on shades because I feel like I look tired.
Oh, I feel like I look tired sometimes, and I just don't put on shades. But shout out to that, because you're aware. My lip is tingling. I don't like that feeling. The fuck? No, man. I'm going to put on shades the next time for you.
Do you think?
I feel like you're alone. I lost my black shades. You know, the ones that I, like my signatures, right? Like right now. I don't know where they are.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that, too.
I'm definitely not talking to the microphone. I was having a hard time with this last week, too. Trying to figure out what's the level. This needs to move back. It was funny. What are you high about?
I know how to put them. I know where the mic needs to be for me.
I bet you do, you nasty fuck. We don't do that over here.
No, you just...
I gotta know where the speaker box go.
Huh? What'd you say?
When you hear it back, you'll appreciate the joke later.
Oh, ba-da-ba-ba. I just got one of those too for my job.
For real?
It's actually in my refrigerator. I wish I would have brought it. That would have been so easy to maneuver.
I'm a fan of cups.
Yeah, but cups with that are...
They gotta look cool.
If they do the proper things, like that looks secure.
Yeah, it's a good thing to drink water out of.
Yeah.
That's what you think you're drinking.
Sure.
I don't drink alcohol.
Can you drink hot?
Prove you otherwise.
There's documentation.
Where?
On you. I don't want to do this anymore.
There's no proof that you have ever seen what you have, but nobody else has ever seen me put alcohol to these lips. I could take a picture of a drink and say, oh, I'm about to drink, but what if the drink never make it?
Okay.
Free Young Thug.
I have nothing for that.
No?
No.
Oh, shit. What happened before? Yo, this is about to be a great episode.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. No songs today?
We gotta wait for the person that speaks first, correct?
No, you usually have a song. Usually starts off with a little song.
Oh, no, I don't have nothing.
You look whack. Oh, yeah, I am just not together. I'm so sorry. What's the name of this shit?
Gregzilius.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It just popped up on my timeline.
Who?
I don't know what Gregzilius is, but I feel like I want to Google it now. I want to know. But
Gregzilius?
Mm-hmm.
It got to be something dope because Greg is in it. Stop trying to act like I'm not great.
You're right. My bad.
She having a hard time spelling her name, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know how they spelled that. I don't want to give up. So now I can't find it.
Where did you see it at? No, that looks like porn. Okay.
Why would that be? That's not porn. It's just a lady with lips.
Yeah, those lips look a little bit too... Yo, white people ain't got no lips. If I ever had to sell lips, I would definitely go get a black person. Why would you get a white person?
I think lips are just lips, and they should be appreciated for what they are. Like, you don't get to choose your lips.
You right.
You should love your lips the way that they are.
You should.
I agree.
I wasn't coming for nobody with lips. I just think if you're going to market some lips.
You came for the white people with no lips. That's what you just said. All right. Gregzilius.
I'm just saying. All right. Banter. Because we have a banter question that's coming from right here. Yo, fix your face.
I just feel like...
Look at him with that tone of voice.
Hi, Greg.
There we go. That's better. Thank you. No.
Come on. What's the banter, Greg?
The banter for today.
Yeah.
Shit. right. Movie choice of preference.
What do you mean?
No, actually, better question. First date. Because it be here. It be coming. Pause.
Okay.
And then it gets there. That was
Right,
a well thought out topic.
Sure.
Right? Check it. Right? Ooh, shit. Microphone. First date. Right? Mm-hmm. And the first date is a movie. Mm-hmm. What genre movie does it need to be? Or what is your preference?
It would be a preference because I would never use a movie as a first date unless we did dinner first. You don't get to know the person because we go watch a movie together. I want to be able to have conversations with the person. I want to be able to talk to them.
You can learn a lot about somebody by watching a movie with them.
I don't think that's true.
That's because if you talk too damn much, that means you don't know how to take it serious. Like, shut the fuck up, we're watching a movie. Like, why are you talking through a movie? We're sitting here watching something.
But if you got to know me before we got to the movies, I would explain to you that I talk to the movies. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that I would just, as a first date, I would never say.
Okay, in this scenario, it is your first date.
We going to eat after?
It's not even going to the movies. You're going to somebody's house and it's like, we're going to watch a movie.
Well, I'm not going to somebody's house to watch a movie.
You are the hardest person in the world to put in a scenario.
You're not going to take me out on a first date to go to somebody else's house to go watch a movie on Netflix.
Yo, since when going to the movies isn't a date anymore?
I didn't say going.
When is it a first date? That was a first date for you?
That's not. It shouldn't be a first date.
It never was a first date for you.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Bullshit.
No, I would. Maybe we went to go to like a place to eat, even if it wasn't like a restaurant or just something to eat, and then we went to the movies. Yes, because I like conversation. Unless we know each other like that, then going to the movies is nothing. Like going on second, third, no, not even second, like third, fourth dates, going to the movies, like that's cool for me. But the first or second date, I want to get to actually know your personality in person, because obviously we haven't really been around each other like that enough for us to really be on this date. And maybe we have. I don't know if this is like a friend situation or something like that. But if it's not, then no. Going to the movies where we both have to just go watch something and we're not able to, if I did want to make a joke about something, you don't know that I'm very sarcastic and I want to make fun of somebody. Like, you don't know my personality.
Okay, now I'm gonna call bullshit.
Okay.
Because if somebody came to you, and say, hey, for our first date, there's this new documentary at this museum. We should go check it out.
Yeah, we should go get dinner or lunch first, depending on what time it is. It's not gonna be just that. So here we are. Bullshit. And if that's not the case, then if we're not hungry, we can go get drinks. We can go get
you're not talking
tea,
to this person.
coffee,
like this person is coming out the blue saying, let's go on a date.
I don't understand what you're saying. Even if they're coming out, I'm gonna tell them what I prefer. If I don't know you like that and I wanna get to know you, and it's the point where we're actually being on a date where I wanna interact with you so I get to know you. Like when we together and
when should a date be asked? At what point in meeting someone is a date asked? Or can someone ask you on a date?
At any point.
At any point. So we met 10 minutes ago, I can ask you on a date?
For when?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Can I ask you
a month from now, tomorrow?
Let's go on a date tomorrow.
If I'm available, okay.
You are the most difficult person in the world.
I'm not. I'm very precise.
Precise in for what? It's just a scenario, a situation.
And a situation that I need to be realistic about. And that wasn't realistic for me. I don't do movie first dates.
Okay, you got it.
You do movie first dates?
Yes, I would.
Why?
Because I like movies.
But, okay. You don't want to get to know your person outside. If they are talkers during the movies, you don't want to know, are you going to ask these questions?
And for me, that would be a red flag. Like, I don't want to talk to you no more.
How do you know that if you don't have those conversations?
How would you know that even if we didn't have the conversation?
Because before we
That's coming up in a conversation before we go to the movies?
The expectation is that you want us to go to this movie, right? So yes, we're going to go to the movies. We're also going to have dinner or lunch depending on what time of the movie is, right? And so as we're doing it, like, what type of movies? I might not have this conversation with you yet, or maybe I have, but it's like, what type of movies do you like? Like, you think you're going to like this movie? Like, are you interested in the movie? I'm happy that you're coming with me to this movie. Like, there's conversations that you can have about that. And there's like, now, are you one of those people that get mad at the people talking to the movies?
So you want to hear a realistic scenario?
I just told you.
No, because that's not realistic. A realistic scenario would be two people who are talking to each other. Oh, what's your interest? Okay, so you fuck with Marvel? I fuck with Marvel too. Yo, the new Marvel movie's coming out next week. Let's go see that movie together.
You don't want to go get something to eat?
That's you. Okay. Gigi would do that. I've talked to people where that wasn't the case.
Are they eating at the movie theater?
We could eat at the movie theater, but it still doesn't meet. The
like
movie is the first date.
No, it has to be I just feel like at this point, I want to be able to see if we have this chemistry where, like, even with no, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, but it's okay. That's just a me thing. You okay with it? You know people that's gonna do it, and that's okay, Greg. Let's get into these topics.
Can we get into the show first?
Oh yeah.
People won't even get in the topics with you anymore.
What was that noise?
Well, I'm just saying that you have either underestimated the thought process of this woman.
You don't think I prepared?
This is too much.
This is every week, bro.
I'm ready.
The gist of this conversation is that I'm right and y'all wrong.
Gigi.
Hello, welcome, Feliz Navidad. Welcome to Convo 142 of Just a Conversation with Greg and Gigi. I'm the person that talks first. And I'm joined by the person sitting to this side of me. No scenarios here. How are you?
Hi everyone. I've been alright. This week it went. I can't. I don't have any words. I hear Greg saying, "Everybody knows when you come." Well, I'm not gonna say
What?
that.
Oh, because what I said earlier?
Yeah.
I said that off mic. That's all you repeat
Well, that's because it's just like that. Well, it's the truth. Like you say it, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell you this week. I'm not.
But you can guess.
You probably can see it in my skin, in my spirit. It's just like I'm not releasing properly. But we're gonna figure that out. And sometimes I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't have nothing else. I feel like I have so many other thoughts, but this week in general, like I'm just happy that it's like here, and I'm looking forward to what other weeks happen because it kind of just went by for me at this point. There was nothing significant that I want to bring up. So, how about you, Greg?
My week has been going. It's fine. It's been okay. All of that and more.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I was talking to somebody last week, and he was like, "How are you?" I was like, "I'm okay and dying at the same time." Like it's
I've been there every day.
Yeah. Work is working and life is lifing, and that sounds mad vague. Let me see if I can give you something a little bit more
I
concrete.
had nothing to give them today.
I ain't got nothing either.
Let's get into the topics. Greg, you want to go first?
Sure. Shit. You know it because I said it to you.
I'm trying to remember, Greg, for you. But that's what I wrote down mine.
Go.
Excuse me, you guys. Hold on, let me drink some water.
Sipping on some water.
Apologies. When someone you trust lies to you, are you able to trust them again? And that's why I write my shit down, Greg.
That's not how you said the question before.
What did I say? How I said it? Because you remember mine so
Yeah,
well.
you said, do you trust them the same way?
Okay, yes. But that would have been a follow-up.
Oh.
You didn't allow me to.
Because I can't answer that question. Sure. Yes. Yes, I do.
Are you able to trust them the same way?
No.
Okay.
That's why I had a different answer.
So you're able to trust them again. You're just not able to trust them the same way.
Yeah.
Does it matter what it is that they lied to you about?
Yes.
So if it's something frivolous it doesn't affect you.
No.
If it's something, what can you give me an example of what that would be?
We said we was gonna eat together, and you said that you ate already, or that you didn't eat, but you already ate. Why you gotta lie about that? You have to lie about that.
But that doesn't bother you. But if I lied to you about, give me an example.
Like a big lie? Dang, I don't know. It gotta be something that like has an effect on me, on like a lasting effect, I should say. Like,
Sometimes things don't have to actually pertain you, but because
that's a good question. I don't know. Because I'm trying to think of what kind of lie would require me to, like, I don't trust you anymore.
because they lied.
But all lies aren't the same.
But my thing is that
That's not true. All lies are the same.
But I had to lie. I think that the idea is that, like, that when
We lie
I
all
took the
the time.
moment, huh?
We lie all the time.
In regards to what?
Anything. We lie every day.
Okay. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not. I say yes, Greg, but I don't know what that really means in that sense because you're not really giving specifications. But I'm talking about this is the person that you feel like you and them tell each other everything. You and them, like, this makes, like, there's no reason to lie to each other, but you have found a reason to lie to them.
Okay.
And once they find out that you have lied to them, now what? Is it okay? I think. Maybe I just need to talk about me.
Do it, cause I can't. Like, I just can't put myself.
If I've been so honest with you, because I'm aware that people don't tell everybody everything, and I'm aware that sometimes people negate things or twist truth because they don't always trust the people around them. But if we've established a rapport with each other to the point where we should have trust enough that we don't feel like we need to lie to each other, but then you feel like you need to lie to me, I don't know how I'm supposed to now be able to trust you. Now, I could be able to trust the character, and no, I can't even trust your character anymore because you've told me that you're a liar. I could trust that you could be the individual that you've shown me to be, but now you've had this attribute now that I see that you're okay with lying to me. So it even depends on whatever the level it is, because I could decide to stay dependent on the lie. But once you lie, you're
always a liar.
You can't say that you're always a liar, because if the idea of if I told you I lied or you found out that I lied and I explained to you why I lied, I never did it again, I'm not technically a liar. I had lied at that moment. That's not my character.
Okay.
But if now that you've lied to me, not only once, but twice, and I found out, maybe even, I think once become habitual, now that's part of your character.
What's habitual? Twice? The definition.
I think that's subjective.
I'm about to say, because this is not twice.
Yeah, no, I think it's subjective, but I think it really depends on the level of the lie. But I think once you do lie to someone, it kind of changes a lot of the dynamic of your relationship, because even the person that has been so honest with you now doesn't, like, doubts everything you may say, even if they love you, even if they want to work this out. Like, in the beginning, you can tell me that you went to work today, and in my mind, like, you didn't go to work, and that's because you decided to lie to me. Regardless,
how can you be with that person?
And I think that's where the downfall begins. No, I think that, well, yes, I think that's where the downfall begins. But I also believe that if that person understands how that lie has affected their relationship and they are deciding to no longer be in that space, because I think it's when you continue to do it, it becomes a thing where this is your persona. Mm-hmm. But I feel like everyone's human, and there are lapses of judgment. There are moments where you make bad decisions, and I think there are moments where you're in spaces where you may do something that you may have not done, and you don't probably want to do it again after you do it. Mm-hmm. I believe that that's the case. I can't say that every person that may have cheated, any person that have lied, will ever do it again, because sometimes it affected them so much, or the situation, that they probably don't want to do it again. And I respect that. But I do see that if you are willing to lie to me not only once but twice or 3 times, now I realize that you are so confident in the idea that I'm going to stay that you're going to continue to lie to me, and now I got to remove myself.
So
I'm at like 3 or 4. You don't gotta lie to me too many times for me to get out of there. I don't like the idea because I feel like I'm so open and transparent, especially when I'm locked in, that if you decide to lie to me, now I'm just like, now who do I need to be in order for me to adjust to this idea? Because if you're lying, if you're okay with lying to me about this, it could have been the smallest thing.
yeah.
What are you now? What is the possibility of you lying to me about something so big now?
You know, I was going to try to argue the other side of it, but as I'm thinking about who I yeah, don't lie to me about nothing. Ain't no
No,
reason
like
to
just
lie.
tell me what's up. At this point, let's
I'm
be
with you on that.
let's be adults, because at this point when you don't have peace, there's chaos. And at this point, when you don't have clarity, there's chaos. So at this point, if I don't know what's going on and you decide to lie to me and I'm um, moving off of a certain feeling because you have provided me with the perception that's not real, now we're in chaos.
Do
Now
you
there's
believe
drama.
that somebody can lie for? Do you think lying is selfish?
Yes, and I think sometimes it's selfless.
Did you say yes?
Yeah, and then I said, and I also think it's selfless. So yes and no.
Bullshit. Give me the selfless part of it.
Sometimes,
And just so we can be very clear where I stand, it is a selfish act no matter what it's for.
if you lie,
Yes.
no.
It's always selfish.
I think that it depends on your audience and what you are trying to convey, because everyone's not able to withhold the whole truth, but half truths.
What?
Children.
What about children?
Some parents are able to say, like, this person passed away, they're gone, they're dead, you're never going to see them again. And other people find other ways to still communicate that same sentiment, but in different ways.
Where's the lie? Because the lie would be to say this person just moved away.
And that's
Or-
a possibility.
Why would you tell it to your kid?
It happens.
It does. And I think that's selfish.
Okay.
Because you're just doing that because you don't want to deal with how your kid is going to react.
Okay. I respect that.
So I think
Maybe
lying is
you're
always
concerned
selfish.
about how the person's going to take it, so you're trying to save their feelings.
Nope. That is you protecting yourself because you don't know how they're going to react.
Understood. Well, who am I to argue? I said what I said. You said what you said.
You can't do that. That's what I do.
Okay.
You're the person that's like, no. Who are you? Yo, listen. Somebody need to come handle this
Oh, you can feel the energy?
because you are messing up my show.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I said that. Can we take that out?
What? You good with your topic?
Yeah. Did you have anything else to say?
No.
But it is hard for me personally. It's hard for me. Like, if I know somebody that I've known for a minute and I'm cool with, either, and sometimes it's not even a lie. It's omitting information, and I have to hear from a third party, or I'm able to find out on my own. It's like, I promise you the results would have been completely different if you were more transparent about it. But now I gotta act up, because now either it was either told to me, or I had to find out, or it was provided to me, and now I have to question you. And I don't like that. I don't like the idea that I gotta question someone that I trust, because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to go back and be like, are you sure?
So-
because what you say is what you say, and I should respect that. But now you fucked up.
So in a sense, in the event that your person lies, right?
Yeah.
And then, is there a time frame where he could fuck up again, or he can't fuck up? So, right, because this is my thought process, right? The person lied to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have decided to forgive them, because that's the only way you're going to stay with them, and you can't.
Maybe. There's a lot of different reasons why women stay with men that they don't trust.
I'm talking about you.
We're talking about
I'm
me.
talking to you.
Okay.
I would hope that you've forgiven them. That's why you decided to stay with them.
Okay.
So clean slate.
Mm.
Is that a clean slate if you forgive them? Like they
No.
apologize for lying.
For me, like I said, like it's gonna take me time. Like there's no time frame for me because at any point in time, I'm always going to now question you because you put me in a position where I had to question you, and I don't like that.
So why
it's
be
like,
in a relationship at all then?
because at this point, it's not just because I've got triggered doesn't mean that's not the person that you are until you prove me different.
But how can they prove you different if you
By
literally
not lying again?
But we're human. We fuck up.
So
That's what you said.
No, but I'm. You could fuck up, but still be honest with me about it.
Okay, but I can.
You don't
fuck
have
up,
to lie about it.
But I could fuck up and lie too.
Oh, I felt that in my spirit. Yeah, I don't like it.
You can fuck up and lie as well. That's what I'm saying. Like I guess what I'm trying to understand is like, and I'll even put it on myself. For me, if you lie to me once, depending on what the lie is, because I think there is levels to it. Depending on what the lie is, that might be it for Greg.
I agree. I think that could be for me too.
Because of the fact of when you decide to forgive somebody, that means clean slate. This didn't happen. Or let me not say it didn't happen.
But that's not fair because it did happen and it did make once you found out someone lies to you, it makes you feel some type of way. Like it's not like something that's just like, oh, they lied. Like, and then I guess it maybe for you it depends on what it is, and for me it's just like, why did you need to lie to me? Like there was no reason. Like at this point, I felt like
but you said it could be selfless.
rapport.
So it was a selfless act.
Selfless, yes, because I said it could be. No, I was playing devil's advocate. Don't play with me, Greg. I said it could be a selfless act. I said it yes and no. Whatever, Greg.
Because it could have. Oh, I'm fucking with you. I'm sorry.
I know. But like, yeah, for me, it's just, and maybe eventually, like, I have yet been in a situation where someone has lied to me and I've stayed around for long. Because at this point, like, you're kind of right, Greg, because for me, it will always be in the back of my mind that you could be telling me the truth. You could be telling me everything. You could tell me what you're doing every day. But because of the fact that you lied to me, even if it's minuscule, it's like there's always going to be doubt in my mind. And how would I able to really function in this type of relationship? Because I will never trust what you say, even if I wanted to trust what you say. And so now I have to play with myself, trick my mind, make my mind think about, oh, you're telling the truth all the time. Like, because I want to be here. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I have to remove myself. It won't, it's not a longevity thing. Until, because there's an alternate universe. You could provide me with truth on a consistent basis where you've acknowledged the bullshit that has happened. But again, I think, I don't know, it's probably still gonna feel some type of way. I don't know. I haven't been in a situation yet where I've stayed long enough for me to understand the after effect. So maybe I don't have anything to say about that. You want to get into your topic?
Sure. So my topic is, because I remembered it eventually. What is something that you're good at that you hate to do?
Good. That is what it is. That's not a good one. Multitask.
Okay, why?
Because I feel like.
I love multitasking.
Huh?
I love multitasking. It makes you feel like a boss.
Yes, until I realized that I'm doing. I think you brought this up before, that everything that I'm doing is not as the highest capacity that I can do it. And
okay.
I'm sharing time with everything that I could. If I shared 30 minutes to this, it probably could be greater than if I was doing 5 minutes every time, right?
Okay.
And I think that multitasking is a positive attribute to have because I think you get more things done. But I think depending on what it is and the time that you provide to it when you're multitasking, sometimes some things lose attention and sometimes even effort or creativity because you were doing something else at the same time.
In order to multitask, for me, in order for me to multitask, at anything, I got to be like great at all of the things that I'm doing.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that if you spent extra 10 minutes on that instead of doing that and washing the dishes or putting the dishes away, it could have been greater than what you did. I agree with you. I feel like in order for you to feel like you can do things at more than one time, you should be able to know how to do it. But it doesn't mean that something is lacking your attention because now in the 5 minutes that you would have been looking at it or paying attention to it, that you're now doing it with something else.
Something about that I don't agree with.
And that's okay because I think it's not a bad thing. I just think it's something that I hate that I do with other things that I do.
No.
sometimes.
I don't think I agree with your definition of multitasking.
Okay. What is your definition of multitasking?
Okay. No, maybe I don't disagree. I don't know. It's like sending the email, washing dishes, and cooking dinner. One, I would never do those three things together. But if you was doing all three of those things at the same time, that would be considered multitasking.
Yeah, but I think they all have a time limit to it. Like, what if you were working, cooking dinner, washing dishes, right? So you're working, you get an IM, now you're cooking at the same time. You just finished, you just started the dishes, and now someone has a question about your email. Now in the time span that you would have spent in the 5 or 10 minutes that you would have spent on the email that you would have did, now you're spending 20 minutes on it. Food is still cooking on the stove. Dishes still need to be done. At this point in time, yes, all of them would have been done, but maybe you didn't overcook the beans this time because you was worrying about Billy and what he needed to do with the LAM, whatever task that he needed.
For sure. Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay. I'm done because I wasn't going to go into it anymore.
No, it makes sense. I don't
think, like I said, it's a good and a bad thing. I think being able to multitask makes life proactive, makes it easier, makes things get done in the time frame. But I also can see how some things get less effort in because it's so easy and mundane that you forget, and so they may lose a little bit of attention. Whether it's food, whether it's the dishes, maybe the dishes wasn't like you just made like it's. I just think that sometimes with multitasking, that the things that should get more attention from you don't because you just think that you got it all. Like. So that's for me. That's just me. What about you, Greg?
Leading. Hate to lead, but I think I'm a very good leader.
I think I'm a great leader. I love leading. I love telling people what to do.
Nope.
I like telling people what I think that their ideas,
Nope.
And how I perceive them and how I can explain them, expand them. Why don't you like to lead, Greg?
It's not about. I don't care about pressure. It's more about managing egos and sometimes you just want to be the worker. Like in all situations, I don't need to lead, and I feel like I find myself in most situations leading.
Because that's your personality.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
You don't like that your personality is like that?
Yeah.
That's a choice, friend.
It is a choice, but it's an oxymoron. It's like, yeah, I hate to lead, but I also don't like to be led by stupid people. And I think most people are stupid. So I lead.
You see how you felt about mine, and then this is we feel each other on this. Like I don't get that, but I don't know. I think that you're a natural born leader. I think that I'm a natural born leader. Like, I feel like that we are both people that tend to have either followers or people that we would like to direct and find great places. I don't see why it's an issue for you, but I think that understanding that you're gonna do it anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's an issue. It's not that it's a. What is the issue? Like I don't like to do it. I do it, and I'm good at it. I just don't like to do it only because one. Like I said before, managing egos, I don't really care to do that because I could care less about people. I don't care for people, but a good leader has to care about people.
No, they don't.
No, they do.
It depends.
What leader have you? You don't care for people?
Whoa, I didn't say me.
What successful leader have you seen not care about people? On some level.
Oh, okay. On some level.
Yeah, what, you like fuck y'all niggas?
Yeah.
Who did? What good leader?
There's a lot of genocide that we're aware of, like that they don't care about human life. Leaders that
those people usually die too.
Well, eventually, but at that point they were still followers, a mass group of followers that believed in their cause.
1000%, but they died.
Okay. I think everybody's gonna die eventually, but
That's fair.
we're here now.
Man, you can choose how you die.
Okay.
What if you could choose your death?
Nope.
Don't do that.
Don't want to do that.
But yeah, it's just something that if sometimes I like to be in the background. Just want to be a part of the team. Don't want to be a part
I
of the team.
don't believe that, but I appreciate your thoughts. I think that the best way for you to be in the background is because that's your leader, and as long as you're able to trust the team that you have, you're able to be in the background. So it's something that you've been doing. It's just that because of the sometimes environments and the roles that you need to partake in, that you have to be in the forefront. But as a leader,
Would
that
you
is your
say
role.
you're good at sex?
Absolutely. Why are you asking me that?
So when sometimes you've said to me, don't sometimes you want to be the one to be, I don't know, dominated?
Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. I think I'm the aggressor in sex. And
That's
I would
all
like
I'm
to
saying. Like I don't. Sometimes I just
You
want
want
to
somebody
be. So I want somebody else to do it.
Understood. Well, that's okay. When you start running your shit, you get people to do shit that you don't want to do, right?
Still leading though, cause you gotta delegate all that shit.
I respect that. Okay,
Wow.
we did it.
Oof, you don't want to know what the time is right now.
We did it.
This is just a conversation with Greg and Gigi. Light.
It wasn't a long.
We're at like 36 minutes.
Are you serious? You're lying. That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like I talked for so long.
Really?
Yeah, we were having a real conversation.
Like I
was enjoying the
said,
conversation.
somebody either fix this
Wow.
because you're messing up my show.
Wow. Oh my God.
Here we go.
Okay. This is crazy.
All right. I know you're here because it wasn't that long.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
So, kudos to you guys for being here.
Are you serious?
Look at the time. What time is it?
Oh my God.
Right? Welcome to the end of the show. Every show we end the show with it's called New Dialogue.
Episode.
New Dialogue is just something where we talk about things that we found interesting this week.
Okay.
Take it away, Gigi.
I'm reading again.
She's reading more books, y'all.
Yes, I am. Listening
Bookworm.
to Audibles, and the name of the book is I'm gonna pull it up because I don't remember at this moment in time because I didn't really get to listen to it today. But it's called The Turn of the Key, and it's by Ruth Ware. Yeah. And it's about this nanny who ends up getting a job in this estate with 3 children, and the couple has a garden that's poisonous, and for some reason they don't tell her about it, but they put it in like the, you know, like when you go to Airbnb and they have like the book of like the rules and stuff like that. It was like in there, and I haven't finished it yet, but it's interesting to the point where you find out they say that there's a ghost in the house and that like children have died there, and right now she wants to smack the shit out the kids because they are rude to her, and the parents hired her on day 1 and then they went away on a trip on day 2, so now she has the kids for like 5 days or 7 days, and it's been really rough for her, and I've been enjoying it. I don't know how it ends. I'll definitely give you a full summary of it once I complete it. But that's really what I've been dabbling into. And another note is like, don't settle. Be happy. Find your peace. If you can't find clarity, you're going to be in chaos. So clarity equals peace. And if you don't have clarity, you're going to continue to be in chaos. So remove yourself from the chaos. Find your clarity. And if that person's not able to provide that clarity, remove yourself, because that means that they want you to be in chaos. Greg, what about you?
So, I have a lot of new dialogue.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
First, did you realize that All I Want for Christmas came out in 1994?
No, I didn't.
This woman has been dominating for 20-something.
That's a good song. I danced to it in dancing school.
You know they asked Beyonce to re-record it. She said no.
She would have had.
Yo,
to say no.
that was a smart move for her career.
Yes, she shouldn't have done that. That would have.
That would have been really
It
bad.
would have been different. The fact that she's still alive would have messed it up. The idea that she wouldn't hit the notes that she could, that it would have been and we wouldn't know. No.
Yes, you can hit that.
Yeah, because even Mariah be having problems hitting that. Yeah, no.
For 1994?
Shout out to her.
That's crazy. All right, next new dialogue. Friday After Next is clearly a Christmas movie.
Yeah, of course. I can see that.
We in that debate right now on X. It is a Christmas movie.
I respect that. Yes, it is. I mean, they're getting robbed on Christmas.
Absolutely, and it's a Santa that they beat up. Bingo.
And they have to still find him throughout the movie, so it's not like it ends in the beginning.
Is
a whole Christmas. Yeah, I agree.
And that movie is fucking hilarious.
I love all the Fridays.
All the Fridays.
They're very, very good. They didn't disappoint me. I don't want them to do a remake when they try to use like these younger.
Yeah,
don't just leave it where it is. Please.
We good with Friday After Next.
Yes, Friday After Next, and the Friday after that. I'm good.
Good with that. I was watching Next Friday.
Well, Friday after next Friday, next Friday, and the Friday after next.
Yo, why he tried to cross the big chick? Shout out to Mike Epps Day. Next new dialogue. John Wick is overrated. That movie is so overrated.
You saw all of them?
I saw the first two. The first one was like, okay, I can see why people was like excited.
And then the second one, you're like,
first off,
but when you're alone, like, and somebody takes away the one thing that has kept you going after my family has gone, you don't think they'll feel some type of way? If somebody did some shit to Carly, you don't see me taking bodies?
I just feel like this whole thing could have been resolved if the father just said, my son didn't know better. I'm sorry. No. He had to go on the offensive first. Look, I just killed the whole plot to the movie, right? Like, bang. Done. Overrated movie. Sequel or film franchise. But not really. You like what you like, right? If you want to see one nigga kill a whole bunch of niggas, be my guest. It's a great shit.
Okay.
Good for you.
I hear you.
Any other thing I got? I thought I need to leave y'all with some positivity. Whatever is making you happy right now, don't question it. Ride the wave.
Oh, that's just crack. Don't do that. Don't do crack. Thank you for making it this far in this episode. What? I was ad-libbing what you had to say, Greg. Thank you for our first, last time, new time, always on time listeners, and we appreciate you. And Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us?
Find me on the streets selling crack. Why did you say crack, yo?
That was the only thing that I knew for sure that nobody should be doing. I don't know.
Yo, there's a lot of people that did crack that did pretty good with their lives.
You know them?
Yeah, you do too.
Oh, shit. Shout out to the crackhead.
Yo.
I'm gonna put this in the episode.
There you go. All right. So follow me on X and Instagram at Greg Nelson 26. Follow the pod on X and Instagram and TikTok and on YouTube at what's the shit? JustAConvo _
After you thought about the crackhead. And my amazing individuals, don't do crack. Because obviously we know who do crack. But obviously if you do crack and you stop doing crack, you still be great. So just put that out there. Well, I'll put that in my ending. You can find me, my amazing individuals, on X, formerly known as Twitter, at GCarly7. And that's GQARLY and the number 7. And if you forgot today, someone didn't tell you today, you didn't nut today, maybe you did orgasm today, maybe you did nut today, but that is okay. And we don't want you to be a crackhead today, but if you do on crack, there is rehab today, so we want you to be great. Oh, so don't forget to go be great.
G-R
Gigi.